The death of a Calgary police officer in the line of duty. Sergeant Andrew Harnett was killed by a fleeing vehicle during a New Year's Eve traffic stop. First-degree murder warrants have now been issued for 2 people. Calgary's chief of police spoke to media last hour.
This is an announcement that no chief of police ever wants to make. But because of some senseless criminal actions, our service and our community is mourning on this first day of 2021. More importantly, a family has lost a son, a sibling has lost a brother, a spouse has lost a partner, and many, many members of our service have lost a really good friend. We've all lost Sergeant Andrew Harnett. Andrew was 37. He was a 12-year member of the CPS who joined us after having served 2.5 years in the military as a military police officer.
CBC's Anis Haydari joins us now from Calgary with more on this, and certainly we learned a lot more details last hour about what unfolded last night before the new year. What can you tell us?
Sergeant Andrew Harnett was doing a traffic stop in the northeast part of Calgary. It was late on New Year's Eve. Now, according to police, a vehicle's plate didn't match the vehicle. When they were pulled over, the drivers fled and they hit the officer with that vehicle. It was an SUV. They dragged Sergeant Harnett along the street. He did not survive. He was working alone, though there were other officers near the scene. Police have issued 2 first-degree murder warrants. They are looking for 2 men, a 17-year-old and a 19-year-old, Jennifer. You know, this is clearly a very tough way to start the year for the officers' families, as well as the police force itself and other officials. You heard from the chief of police just before I joined you on the air here. The mayor of Calgary also joined him in that press conference. They were both very emotional about what's happened here, and I'm sure we're going to be learning more about Sergeant Andrew Harnett in the coming days, undoubtedly, Jennifer.
Yes, and his colleagues now have that extraordinarily tough job of having to conduct the investigation while they are mourning in their grief. Thank you for the latest on this. CBC's Anis Haydari in Calgary.